and we're trying to tackle agentic video editing problem from the agentic standpoint. I'm Kate, I'm founder and CEO at Reelful. But let's first talk about what agentic video editing is. So, as a user, you just drop in your media, photos and videos, and provide some context. It can be the context, what happened in these media files, or it can be some directions. For example, like add captions, add music, add voiceover, and something like that. And then the agent will go understand your media, find the right moments, assemble everything together, generate captions, music, voiceover, B-rolls, and give you a ready-to-share clip. So basically that's agentic video editing. So agent does everything by itself. Or another example, you recorded a speak-to-camera video and you have a lot of pauses, unsuccessful shots, and you expect an agent to figure it out, to remove unsuccessful shots, remove pauses, and give you a ready-to-share clip. The interesting thing is that a lot of the things inside this pipeline can be automated. And this is exactly what we're doing at Reelful. This is the example of video editor. And since we're at AI engineering conference, I wanted to talk a little bit about infrastructure. And from the infrastructure standpoint, agentic video editor is very similar to agentic app builder. Sorry, there is a typo on the slide, so the second column is agentic video editor. So both of them have a prompt, a UI for prompt, and in the video editor case, it's a media plus prompt. And usually on backend, what's happening? There is a remote machine which is called sandbox, which is spinning up, and inside this machine, there is an agent with tools and skills which is working on what you're asking it to do. In the case of the agentic app builder, it's a code base. In the case of the agentic video editor, it's a video composition. And as a result, in the agentic app builder, user get an app preview, and for the video editor, user get a rendered video. But yes, from infrastructural standpoint, it's pretty similar, but there are a couple of differences. This is actually the most interesting to me, generating versus editing. At Reelful, we are focusing on editing real footage. So we do not generate a lot of content. We are expecting you to provide your real life, your personal content, and we will edit it for you. And actually, this is a more complex problem, because if the agent has a blank canvas, it can do whatever they can. But in the editing case, the agent has to figure out which moments are the best, what to omit, what to use, how to organize everything together. And also, sometimes footage can be messy or incomplete, and agent still has to deliver a very polished result, professionally made, so that ideally the viewers of this content don't get if this like AI or human edited. So let's actually have a look how we do it at Reelful. So we start, as I already mentioned, with your media plus a prompt, some directions like how you want it to be edited, and we need to get a polished clip. So let's go through it step by step. So we are doing first media understanding. We need to understand what's actually happening on those clips and photos. And we also need to transcribe speech, for example, in the case if you have speak-to-camera videos. Then we are providing a creative plan for the user so that they can approve if they like it or not, what they want to change or maybe regenerate, and we create this plan before actually starting editing. once the user approves this plan, we spin up a sandbox, the remote machine that we already discussed, and this is an environment for the agent to execute everything. So the agent comes with the skills, and in our case, in the case of video editing, our skills are, for example, cultures, for example, how to select the best moments, also font pairs, which fonts are more suitable for this use case, which are not. For example, how to generate B-rolls, and this is where taste and craft live actually. And then also agent can initiate some other sub-processes, for example, generating music that will fit this exact composition, generating voiceover, adding sounds, animating images. Yes, this is actually what we do. If you provide photos, we can animate your photos to make them more dynamic and engaging. And then comes Remotion composition. So here, a little bit of background. What's Remotion? Remotion is a framework, open source framework to create videos as code, as React code. So basically, it's just like a file with the order, with all your assets and tracks and how they're following each other. And why it is important? Because agents are really good at writing code, and therefore we can use them to create videos with this Remotion framework. And then the last thing is the verification layer. Of course, agents can make mistakes, and that's why we developed this verification layer to make sure that all the composition is clean, is well defined, everything will be rendered, and if there are some problems, then the agent will reiterate on the composition. And this is how we got to a polished clip. So it's a lot, right? It's like a very complex workflow. And ideally, we don't want our users to even know anything about it. And this is even maybe a bigger problem, how to deliver this complex agentic workflow to mass consumer. And this is how we're tackling that at Reelful. So we decided to go mobile first, so that users can edit videos while driving, walking, or maybe lifting weights. Also, I know that prompting videos can sometimes be also challenging. That's why we create directional templates. For example, speak to camera videos, or maybe you want to add B-rolls or voiceover, so that users can just select these directional templates, drop their media, and that's it. Even without any prompt, it will work. And the third thing is a built-in editor. Why? Because we want to make this experience convenient and familiar for users. So a lot of people are already sort of using regular video editors, and that's why we want to provide this experience as well. So how it works, user first generates a video agentically, but if they want to tweak it, for example, remove a second, or maybe correct some word in the captions, they can go into built-in editor and edit it a little bit. Actually, I have a couple of examples here that I recently created with Reelful. I will play them just for you once. Oh, sorry. Do you hear? A little bit. Okay, you just enjoy the video. So basically all these videos, they were assembled only using Agent, no regular video editor, and I already posted them on social media, and I have a lot of fun with that. And, oh sorry, And exclusively for this conference, we are giving our beta, which is our new second version. Please give it a try and let me know if you have any feedback. Here is my email. Please feel free to reach out.